Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sethy Seth here today, bringing you a video all about skill-based matchmaking. So the other day on Twitter, I was kind of being an ass, I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I was trolling the general population of Call of Duty players, which was not smart because holy cow, I shit you not, I have never been roasted, yelled at, just overall, scrutinized for anything in my life. So I was trolling. I didn't mean it to come off as mean as it did, because I said like the newbies hold this chopper gunner, and then people actually took that to offense, which thinking back on it, yeah, it was a little bit of a dumb tweet. And then I went on even as far as to do the reverse boosting video, which that was for the lulz. But I do apologize for that if I did hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to make anyone seem like they have to be super good at Call of Duty, or because it is a game that is for fun. It's a game to be enjoyed. It's a game for people to come home from work and just be able to chill out on. And trust me, I understand that, and I'm gonna go through some of my points that I want to be seen taken care of. I just wanted to get that out there. I don't want people to feel bad about their gaming skill, because some people, it's not something to feel bad about, But my first point, I have a little checklist here. I just wanted to say, I do not want to play against the bottom 10 to 20, maybe even 30% of players, the player base. I don't want to play against the super, super casual people that are coming home from work, that are, having a beer and just trying to relax. I don't want to play against that base. I do not want free gameplays by any stretch of the imagination. It's not even fun for me to sit there and just absolutely mollywop people over and over again that aren't even shooting back at me. That is not fun for me. I do not want that. People think that I do want that for the sole reason of YouTube gameplays, which, yeah, my selfish side, if I could get easy gameplays and not have to spend 2-3 hours trying to get a good one for you guys, obviously, who wouldn't want that? I mean, and that's just me being honest with you guys. Sometimes I sit here, play for 2 hours, 3 hours. Sometimes it might take me to get a video, and you guys will see that, And then that's on top of my scrims. That's on top of my stream. That's on top of a whole lot of different things. So that's my selfish side talking. But no, I don't want to play against that fan base, or not fan base, skill base, because that's just not fun for me. Those people they wouldn't shoot back. It just wouldn't be fun for me, because obviously you see like the movement, like pro movement, a casual player just wouldn't be able to keep up with that. And that's just the facts of it. So that's my first point. Second point, I want a ranked play. Ranked play would pretty much get rid of a lot of my issues. If you have a ranked play in the game and I do want to sweat, say after scrims, I want to try to improve, I want to try to get better, I want to play against people that are on my skill level, boom, I hop into ranked play. I'm in the top division. I'm playing against people that, are also in the top division and have grinded to get to that point. So a ranked play with some customizable, or not customizable, some, unique emblems, camos, outfits, calling cards, whatever. Just cool things that incentivize people to play ranked play, to actually try to improve on the game. And that should be the area where it is fully sweaty, fully 100%, people are going hard trying to get the dub. And that's it's just that simple. Like, we haven't had a good rank play. World War II had a good rank play. But other than that, we haven't had a good rank play for a while. And I do not understand why, because that is where skill-based matchmaking could instantly be put in, and people would have no problem with it at all. My next thing is to just tune it back. So the alpha, what you're seeing here, when I would play with Zinni and Bruce, like, it literally, we were saying that the games felt harder than the CDL playlist last year, which obviously the CDL playlist, people that watch CDL are going to be in that playlist, and people that enjoy, the pro rule set are going to be in there. So most players in there are going to be above average players. Obviously, you're not going to get complete noobs in a CDL playlist, because that's just how it works. You might get a few, but in terms of the volume of noobs, you're just not going to get a lot. So the alpha games that we were playing, some of them were, like, crazy, and it felt like we were playing against other people with like 4 or 5 KDs, which again, ranked play, no problem with that. In pubs, I mean, just look at it from the perspective of, say I want to go for the Damascus camo that's going to be in this next game, whether it be diamond, whether it be whatever it's going to be. Say I want to go for that, right? Say I have to snipe, I have to use dual pistols, I have to use freaking shotguns against people with 4 or 5 KDs that are just absolutely going so hard. It's just going to be, oh my gosh. I mean, you understand. It's going to be an absolute shit show. And I straight up just don't think that high of a skill-based matchmaking belongs in pubs. And that's why I'm saying just tune it back. I don't mind it if it is in pubs. Again, I don't want to play against the bottom 10 to 30% of players, but I also don't want to be playing against the top 1% in every single public match. Hopefully that came across as, not me being a douche. My next point is I play competitively against pros all day. I don't want to have to sweat 24/7. So imagine from my point of view, I just get done with 4 to 6 hours of scrims, right? And then say I want to go play some pubs, whatever, go for fun games, use different things, whatever I want to do. I don't want to have to come out of scrims when I'm going 120% against professional players for 4 to 6 hours and then hop into some casual games where it's just the sweatiest of all time. It's just, and I'm asking you guys to see this from my point of view in this video as well, as I've tried to see it from the point of view of others as well. If I were a casual player, I would not want to just hop into a game and get swarmed and get, score streaks just rained on me. That does not sound fun for anybody. So that's what I'm saying. Just tune it back a little bit. And because like I said, guys, if you weren't in my stream, you really wouldn't understand, because on the YouTube channel, you guys are obviously seeing some of my better gameplays throughout the duration of my streams. But like the second day of the alpha, I just couldn't play it anymore, and I switched over to Warzone. It was that crazy. So please, you're gonna have to give me the benefit of the doubt if you weren't in the stream. You're just gonna have to believe what I'm saying, but it was pretty ridiculous. So, my next thing is, so a Treyarch dev or a dev said that other games had skill-based matchmaking in them, but I think that we can all agree that the last 2 games have been extreme. Modern Warfare's skill-based matchmaking was through the roof, and then this alpha was also through the roof. So the example they used was Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 was a game that people really, really loved competitively and casually. They loved it. It was an amazing game, and if you go back and look at some of my gameplays, and I can honestly sit here and tell you that I have never reverse boosted in my Call of Duty career. Well, besides when I was trolling doing it on here, but I have never reverse boosted in my Call of Duty career. And some of the games that you would get in were just not, it did not feel like skill-based matchmaking was in the game at all. You would get some absolute just easy kills all the time, and it happened a lot in Black Ops 2. And they said that it wasn't, or they said that it was in the game, which maybe it was, and maybe it was super tuned back, or maybe it wasn't. But some games felt super easy compared to others, And that's what I really want to know about from you guys is, did you genuinely believe that there was skill-based matchmaking in other CODs before the first 2? Because me personally, it didn't feel like it. But I want to hear from you guys. Next, my one thing that I would like is connection-based matchmaking with a hint of skill-based matchmaking. So again, I don't want to play against the bottom 10 to 30% of players, but I also don't want to play against the top 5% of players all the time. So if we could get like a mix between 1.5 KDs and up, that would be perfect for me. I just don't want 5-6 players in a public match that are CDL, caliber players that have UAVs, that have streaks that they can drop on you. At least in CDL, there aren't UAVs and other things that are going to be annoying to a player, like myself and like you guys. UAVs are just ridiculous in general. So if you have good players using UAVs, they know your location. Obviously, you can use perks to try to nullify that. But, good players using UAVs, like, you're going to get hunted down no matter what kind of streak you're on, no matter where you are on the map, you're going to get hunted down. And this game right here was actually one of the sweaty games I was talking about. Like, you can just tell that these are competent, good players that play Call of Duty very, very frequently. You know, these guys are not casual players. These guys are, you know, I don't want to say top 5% of players, but they're good players. So I'd like a connection-based matchmaking with a hint of skill-based. So this video is actually done here. It ended a little bit early, so I'm just going to go back and play this. Just closing points. I'd like a rank play really bad. I don't want to play against the bottom 10 to 30% of players and just make getting gameplays so easy and just ruining people's experience. I don't want to do that. I don't want to bully people off the game. I just want there to be a medium where it's not either 100% or 10%. I want there to be a nice medium where, you know, not every single player in the lobby is just hunting myself and just trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that I came across not too rude, because I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to downplay other people's skill in the game. I really don't care. You know, people play video games to their extent and how they want to do it. I just don't enjoy hopping into casual games and them feeling like they're the sweatiest games of all time. So I hope that I conveyed some of my points to you guys in a professional manner and didn't come across too douchey, pretty much. But that's just how I feel. And I'm curious to see how you guys feel about it as well. Skill-based matchmaking is more than likely here to stay. So if it is, can we at least find a healthy equilibrium for, you know, everyone to really enjoy it? Because right now I feel like I'm getting penalized for being good at the game, and it just sucks. So yeah, thanks for watching videos. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm really anxious to see them. You know, this is a debate that we could go on for hours and hours and hours, and it's hard. It's not an easy thing to just straight up pick. So let me know, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, this is your boy, Sbmm.